things. I'm all of this and so much more. I'm just kiss at your door. Painted like they do with the blood of the ones alive. And if I appear to you in your dream tonight, then you gon' die. Respect the guy that grip around your throat again. You caught upon me using the Ouija. Now you will let me in. I had no plans of returning empty-handed, so understand and say goodbye to your life. God damn it. Tired of fucking around, your casket bound. There's a cemetery beneath the casket factory with holes up in the ground. There's no time for funeral, ass song bullshit. Tired of casket waiting for you. Lay down as a perfect fit. Something about the way you look before you die. So stiff, won't stop. Close your eyes. Rolling cold like ice water in your veins. Big needles, all that remains is a brain pain. 17 seconds later, that's dead too. Why don't you lay in the casket that I made you? Close the lid and shovel the dirt upon it. He's in the earth and that's exactly the way I want it. And that's exactly the way I want it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of the Dead by Don Juggalo podcast here on YouTube. All right, and just like the title says, we got the special guest today, Darby O'Trill, coming on the show. He's gonna be vibing out with us. We're talking to him, asking him a bunch of questions. You know, what all different. I was about to say some of the questions, but we're gonna save that for when the time actually comes. All right. I am your host, Rogue Deezy, by the way. If you don't know me, check me out on YouTube. That's my page. I do a bunch of gaming content, Juggalo content creator, trying to do something new here with the podcast. Like I said, second episode. We also like to stream on Twitch. We game. We do all that fun stuff. So, come say hey on Twitch. Vibe out with me, Rogue Deezy TV. We're streaming almost every day in August. We've had to take some breaks because I took on this venture here with the podcast, as well as the Sunday radio show here on this YouTube channel, the Dead by Don Productions YouTube channel. All right. So like I said, don't be afraid to come hit us up, come vibe out. We're always over there doing something. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, there we go, at Deezy Rogue on Twitter. Hit me up, any business inquiries, anything like that. Got it running across the bottom for you. Keep it in there. If you really want to, you can check me out on Facebook even. I mean, shit. I don't really use my Facebook, I'll be honest with you. I got a nice Discord. Everybody loves Discord. People using Discord. Discord's an end thing now. You can join the Rogue Squad. Join the Discord. Join the Rogue Squad Discord. All right, so that's about that for the different socials. If you're interested in Darby O'Trill and you want to check him out now, I would advise you to wait, though. That most likely be the best thing to do. You can check him out. The link to his YouTube is down in the description. We'll also be adding in his Spotify and stuff also. We'll get all that taken care of and get that in. I'm sure he'll probably talk about it as well. So we're going to get to the news. All right, so on the news front, there is the new Hoodoo album coming. I don't know if anyone's heard this yet or not. Maybe I'm behind, whatever. But apparently the album name that he has came up with is The Red Book, and he has implied that the album is complete at this time. There is no set release date, and I'll update you guys as I get info each week. That's all we can do. Best we can do. As soon as I know, I will let you guys know. All right, there's also a new light album in the works, obviously. He did the two albums a while back, or the two solos. This one, this could be old info or even outdated possibly, but he's finishing up a project entitled Broke But Still Shining. All right. It's slated apparently for a December 20th release date. He's released 2 singles off the album so far, like I said, and you can check those out on YouTube. All right, and then the next one is we're going to be talking about the horror really quick, just because I want to try to cover everything. Don't want to leave anybody out. Obviously, there's no new stuff, but they came out with the album in July, and there will be a Better Late Than Never album review coming to the Dead by Dawn YouTube channel. I'll be doing that up. So make sure that you subscribe for notifications, turn the bells on. You don't want to miss out on that. It could be pretty fun. I'll do my best to check it out, like I said. And I do give you guys an honest review, unbiased review. That's usually what I try to do. So it's time. We're going to get Darby O'Trill up on here now, if he's ready. Cool. Hell yeah, Blue. I want to check that out. I listened to a few of the songs off of it, but I haven't really checked it out too much. I probably should have already did that.
Well, bring out
guest. All right, welcome this week's guest, Darby O'Trill. How you doing, homie?
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
Chilling, bro. How about you?
All right, I'm pretty good. So like I said, I got your YouTube down in the links below. All right. I'm gonna add your Insta and everything. You can even shout it out if you want. And
yeah, it's just at Darby O'Trill on everything.
on all platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha, homie. Gotcha. All right. So exactly. I know you told me you lived like what, South Miami, like south of Miami.
I stay in Key Largo right now.
Okay. Gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah.
What's it like out there?
It's boring as fuck. It's not much to do. A lot of fucking tourists. I don't really like go on the boat or fish or none of that bullshit, so it ain't much to do. I usually go up to Miami, or used to, before all this fuck shit happened.
But yeah, before all the COVID stuff. Then like a guy was asking me last podcast, he was like, where are you guys from? And I'm like, oh, I'm staying out in Florida. And he's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, infested with the plague, overran, dead ass Florida, like it ain't nothing going on out here. This place is fucked up currently. Apparently.
Literally.
I don't know. Yeah.
Fucking zombies, bro.
Yeah. You're gonna be dying, like just catch a plague. And then you got people walking around acting like they're so woke and shit. Like there's people walking around. I see ladies snap on someone over a mask today. She's like, I'm not wearing no fucking mask. She's like, you're a fucking sheep, and like just going on and on. And like it's like poor kid.
People just gotta fucking chill, bro.
They do. It's just
motherfuckers out here wilding.
They're allowing you to wear a mask in public. Take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what the fuck? Just wear a fucking mask. It ain't that hard. It ain't that uncomfortable either. People fucking bitching over every little thing.
No. So
whack.
It is super whack. So who were your biggest influences growing up, homie?
I mean, obviously, Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, 3 6 Mafia. I love shit like Slipknot and Korn. Misfits, The Descendants. I used to be in a punk band, so we did a lot of like punk covers and shit. You
sung for the punk band? You sung for the punk band?
Yeah, I sang and played drums for the punk band. At the same time?
Hell yeah.
For a minute I was doing both, and then I just went to singing, and then it started becoming more of like a rap punk type. I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Like a rap punk fusion, basically. So
yeah,
I know what you mean.
Like I was rapping over fucking Suicidal Tendencies riffs and shit. So
Okay, okay. All
yeah.
right, hell yeah. That sounds. What was that? The Struggle? Is that the one you were talking about, or when you say Struggle Crew, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh no, Suffer Click.
Suffer Click.
That's yeah. Suffer Click's just like some shit. Like it's basically dead at this point.
Okay,
It was just like me trying to like have my own little thing and be in control of
gotcha,
my own
gotcha.
little thing for a minute while I was in
Oh,
between being parts of bigger things.
gotcha. Okay, okay. What was the name of that band? If you or did I
Brain
miss
dead.
it? Brain Dead. Gotcha. Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You guys
Yes,
actually
sir.
make anything? Like, did you make any tapes, or you press any CDs or anything?
We had a bunch of demos up on MySpace, but I don't know if you're aware, like some fucked up shit happened with MySpace's like music database and all the music on MySpace got wiped. So like you
Holy
can
shit.
yeah, so you can like find it there but it won't play. Like you can't
Mm.
hear anything, which I guess is for the better because it was all recorded off like a MacBook mic and it sounded like asshole. But I mean, it was cool
Yeah.
for the time being, you know. I did that shit when I was like fuck, like 14 or 15 years old. So it was old.
Okay, awesome, awesome, bro. That's cool as hell. Like I've been the same place. Like have a 4 track, like Garage Band, punk, cause I used to play bass and shit.
Oh, word, word. Yeah, I got a fucking a Dean bass sitting behind me.
I
I
had a
ain't
Brownsville Bat.
okay.
That shit was fun. So anyway,
Hell
moving
yeah.
on. What's your favorite album out of the original six? And basically
Riddlebox.
why? Riddlebox, hell yeah.
Riddlebox all day.
Favorite tracks off Riddlebox?
Killing Fields, Cemetery Girl, 12. I mean, front to back, that's a fucking banger of an
It
album,
really is.
bro.
I mean,
But
a lot of these albums you just put them in and just like, yeah, let's just let that ride.
but
And
The Killing Fields is probably my all-time favorite song by anyone ever. Like that song is just so fucking like out there and weird and dark and like grimy as fuck. I just love it.
okay.
Like I listen to that song on repeat, bro. I love that song. That shit's
Hell
so
yeah.
fire.
Fire as hell. All right. So, in the current now, situation and how things are now, ICP or Twisted?
Uh, that's a loaded question, bro. I love both of them the same.
I
I
had to
love
try it. I had to
nah,
try
man. I mean,
it.
I love both of them the same. Uh, I mean, yeah, there's no debate there, you know. I
Okay,
love
I
both of
know.
them the
I
same.
heard that loud and clear. All right. Well, here I'll do here. What's your favorite Dark Lotus album? I have a bunch of questions. I was trying to fill time. I'll stop and talk about some of it with you.
Yeah, no worries. Favorite Lotus album is either Tales or Opaque Brotherhood. It
Okay.
on any given
Okay.
day, it's either one of those.
Tales, like OG Tales. Like I like
Yeah,
Red. I just can't. I don't know. Gold is cool, but I can't really. I don't
bro.
know. It's just not.
I'm like in the minority. I love ABK's verses. I love the
No, don't
ABK
get me
version.
wrong. Like it's not that his verses are bad. It's just sometimes it just sounds so out of place. You're just like,
Yeah, no, I get that 100%, but I mean, I definitely find myself listening to the gold more than the red.
but I mean, Black Rain. I mean, ABK came in and he killed it
Yeah,
on Black Rain anyway. So
Black Rain's fire. The Walls, that song is woof.
yeah, I feel you on Opaque too. Yeah, I always like
Oh man,
Kaboom, like just that one and like,
dude, Withered, the fucking
yeah.
beat on Withered is some fucking other shit. That's like some
For
crazy
sure.
shit, bro.
I remember that tour, like they were all like in the jumpsuit, like the pinstripe suits, and they did like
Yeah,
pass the axe, and they all like passed the axe around and shit.
hell
Hell yeah,
yeah.
that was a good vibe, and they had like what was it, Lazy Bone on that tour too with them. I'm pretty, or maybe it was just Crazy. It was one. It was either Lazy or
Yeah,
Crazy, just solo, and they ripped it up. They had another guy that was opening that was pretty good for them.
hell yeah.
All right. So here we go. So what's it like been working with Devereaux? Have you just been buying beats from him and or has he just been sending you stuff? Or you actually been like working like
We've
um
we've been working, bro. Devereaux,
okay.
that's the homie. Me and him, like we got tight. Like a year or two ago, he used to have his own podcast, and he hit me up and invited me to come on the show because he saw like I was doing like the wicked shit, in like a different way. He saw one of
Okay.
my music videos, and I had like an OG Malenko jersey on and shit, and so that intrigued him. So he hit me up. Uh, we just vibed really well during that podcast. After that, he sent me a few beats, and then we've been working ever since then. You know,
Okay. Yeah. Hell
actually,
yeah.
we have a project coming up called The Remains, which is like B-sides from the Piecemeal tape.
Mm-hmm.
And two of the songs on The Remains are actually the two first beats Devereaux ever sent me. They just haven't been put out until
Oh shit. I
now
need to do that.
because the
Oh.
timing's
Mhm.
everything. So
Yeah. You have a release date possibly, or like a target at all?
uh, I don't. It's the first Tuesday of September. I don't
Okay.
remember the exact date because I'm a fucking
I
space.
got you.
But the first Tuesday of September, The Remains is dropping. It's 5 songs. It's like I said, it's the leftover tracks from Piecemeal. It's mostly on a different vibe where Piecemeal in the end product we wanted to just have like a ruthless straight horrorcore tape. The
Mm-hmm.
Remains has more of the more I guess rooted in real life emotional kind of song, not like some crybaby shit, but more like
No. No.
personal type songs. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that sounds
w-
fresh, dude. I'll definitely check that out. That's
for
cool that you
sure.
and Devereaux have been linked up and been working together.
Yeah,
That's
man. He just sent me one of the fucking craziest beats I've ever heard in my entire life.
hell
And
yeah,
it's
dude.
like it's for our next project we got in the works. It's gonna be another album, hopefully dropping by the end of the year, depending on how fast I can get shit recorded.
Yeah.
But me and him have another like piecemeal type tape coming out.
I was gonna say if you don't have like I don't know if you have stuff written already that you're looking to put on the stuff or if it's just like original stuff you're gonna do to it, but take your time, bro. Like you know what I mean? I
Oh,
mean I know you might want to rush, but like I mean you might as well
nah,
just try to
I
do
don't rush shit, man. That
okay,
like I was
okay.
just saying, like The Remains has the first 2 beats Devereaux ever sent me, and he sent me those probably a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
He sent me those before Fred Fury dropped. So
No, that's been a
I've been
minute, yeah.
sitting on the yeah. So like I don't like rushing shit. I don't like putting shit out unless I feel like it's dope, in my opinion. So like, nah, I ain't trying to rush shit. I just know like I can write shit in a certain amount of time with the length of the beats and everything.
Mhm.
So I
No, I
give
totally
myself the
feel
time.
that though. Yeah, I
That's what
totally
I'm saying.
feel it.
I hope I can get it out by the end of the year. But if not, I mean, there's plenty of other shit that we're dropping. I mean,
Mhm.
Devereaux's about to drop a tape with his boy Castle Hill, Comfortable Nightmares. I'm on that
Okay.
bitch. Fucking Shaggy the Airhead's on that bitch.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that boy Dev stays fucking working, man.
Days
He's a
working.
fucking workaholic, bro. Straight up.
That's good. That's good. All right. So here, if you could work with anyone in the industry right now on any project, who would it be?
Shit. I mean, if you would have asked me this like a couple months ago, I would have said Scum, but that
But
happened.
you already
So
did that.
like, I mean, I'd like to do like an actual like song with Roz Dilliams because he's produced a couple songs for me in the past, but that's just on like a producer tip. I'd
Yeah.
like to do like an actual like both of us rapping, which the song Carcass Toss on Piecemeal was initially going to be sent to Roz, but when I finished it up, I just figured it would have been long as fuck and just
It,
like too many features on that bitch, so it just got cut out.
you could
But
have put a bunch of sorry, you could have put a bunch of features on it and maybe made like the last song, do like the really long last song, like how people do. I don't know. And it's just
yeah, but I don't know.
I
It
know, I
it
know.
worked out. I'm happy because I wanted it to be like 35 minutes, and it's like 35 minutes flat. So like
Okay.
like I had a time range, because you know the way people consume music nowadays, like there's like people like me, I'll sit down, like I listen to the fucking Scum album, that shit's long as fuck, that Out with the Old, but like
Mhm.
I was able to listen to that in a relatively like short period of time, but most people, they ain't trying to listen to like long albums no more, you know?
No,
Like
I understand.
even an hour long, people are like dozing off and shit. So, you know, and like
They will.
the market I usually put my shit out to, it is like a bunch of fucking space cases, you know? Like everyone's like got a short ass attention span now.
They want to hear all the bangers really quick and just
Yeah,
move on.
exactly.
Yeah, they're like, okay, this song, this song, this song. All right, that's over. The shorter it is, then
Yeah.
I can just make another one. I got you. All right, I
But
completely
I definitely I want to work with Damian Quinn of Dark Half,
okay.
uh Psycho, Insane Poetry. And obviously, you know, I'd want to do some shit with like ICP or Twisted or Blaze. Boondocks is someone I definitely want to do something with in the future,
That would
but
be interesting.
it's all gotta be right, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, if you could hit him up and get him, to get on a track with you, that'd be pretty tight.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's the longest, like, have you like toured, like, all over the place, or have you just toured in state, or have you toured like, just up the East Coast, or?
Uh, I was part of a Florida tour like 5 years ago. Um, it was like really small. I was part of like this independent label. I don't know if you're aware of who Keegan Grimm is or J Hex Project, and
Hmm,
Tommy Gunn's the Dark One. Well,
I've
it's a
heard.
bunch of like Florida, like
Okay.
underground heads from Florida. And No Emotion, he was part of it. We just did a few like 5 dates or so. I honestly don't remember. It was a few days like up and down Florida. I did a
Yeah.
show in Montana one time with this other guy, and mainly I just do a lot of fucking shows in Miami. A lot of like underground warehouse shows and shit.
Okay. Yeah,
But
that sounds like
I try to stay busy and do as many shows as I can, but not
no.
currently,
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly. I would say the way things are now, it kills that whole vibe. No one
Pissing
has
me
that.
off, bro.
Yeah, it not only does it mess with your money, it messes with your livelihood.
It
It's
messes
just
with everything, bro.
yeah,
Because that's like, I mean, any artist will tell you it's like a therapeutic release to be on a stage, and especially when you're like me. If you see any of the clips of my shows, I'm only on the stage for like a short amount of time before I'm in the crowd and I'm swinging with everyone else. Like I want to be a part of that shit, you know? Like we
yeah,
have we like there's energy and I miss that energy. I miss being fucking covered in other people's sweat and blood, you
and
know?
have
I
yeah,
miss that
exactly, and
shit.
having a good time, and
Yeah,
everything.
exactly,
That's
man.
just the
Just
whole
releasing.
vibe.
Releasing, man. Fucking sucks.
Oh man, I'm in the wrong banners. All right, so well, what's the craziest shit you've seen torn up and down, Florida? Did you, for the Most Tasteless tour? Did you do more than
Uh
one stop for
I
that?
yeah, I did 2 shows with the Most Tasteless tour, Fort Lauderdale, and then we got after that show we got invited to go out and do the St. Pete show the next day. And I was doing I guess that counts as like a mini tour or whatever, because I did like 4 shows in a row. I did
Hmm.
2 on the Most Tasteless tour, and then the Friday after, like right after that, I did a show with Roz Dilliams and Jay Green in Orlando, and
Oh
then
damn.
I did a show at a house party in Orlando the day
Okay.
after that.
Hell yeah.
So, but
I wish I
the
would
Most
have known
Tasteless tour,
about.
what's up?
I was going to say, I wish I would have known about the Raj show. I probably would have tried to go to that. I was slipping
That
on that one.
it was a fire show, but the whoever booked it at fucking like 2 or 3 in the afternoon.
What?
So it was fucking weird. And
Yeah.
like literally I had just woken up and I thought it was like later on in the day. So I'm like looking and I get a text from Roz and he's like, "Oh, I'll see you in a minute." I'm like, "Huh?" And I look at the fucking time and it's like, "Oh, fuck, I got to be there like now." so I had to fucking skirt over there, and I
Oh,
was all like fucking tired and shit from doing the fucking St. Pete Most Tasteless show the day before. That shit was fire. That
yeah,
that was such a fucking good show.
that was a good show. That was a good
Hell
one.
yeah.
So anyway, sorry, we got got off track. But the craziest shit that you've seen touring on, in Florida.
Fuck, man. Any fucking people that show up are usually fucking pretty wild to look at. I'm trying to think, man. It's half the time I'm just like so in the moment. I mean, I've seen puke, I've seen
Yeah,
tits, seen blood.
seen everything.
Yeah, man. It's hard to like pinpoint like a certain craziest moment,
Mm-hmm.
But
That's funny.
sorry, that's not like the best answer, but I've seen some weird shit. I don't know which one's the craziest.
No, I definitely feel you. You see a lot of stuff. I don't know. So last week when I did this show, I was only able to fill enough time for it to be an hour long, basically. But I was gonna have a co-host, and it just didn't work out. We'll just put it at that for now. So the way things are going, I mean, just looking at time and everything, it looks like it's going to be filling an hour again. Because I don't know if 2 hours is just tough unless we get other people to come vibe out with or find some other stuff to talk about. We can go into, we can move along. I had more questions at work. I just never, wrote them down more or less. So basically, last week on the show, though, I told everyone to check out the movie The Horde, or La Horde. It's a French zombie film. Hopefully anyone that watched the show, if they're actually back, hopefully you did. Let me know your thoughts if you haven't seen that one. In the chat, or you can comment on the VOD. If you're watching the VOD later, just comment down in the comments down below. Tell me if you've seen that movie. Tell me what your thoughts are on it, whatever. It's a pretty good zombie movie. Have you seen that one? It's called The Horde or La Horde. It's a French zombie movie. It's like there's a skyscraper, and they're all like trapped inside it, and there's zombies all inside of it, and there's like it starts out like the cops try to go in and raid this gang, and then zombies break out, so it's like zombies against gang against cops, all trapped in a skyscraper.
That sounds pretty fucking wild. I have not seen that.
Haven't seen that one?
But I will definitely check that out because I fucks with the. Is it like a newer movie or an older movie?
No, it's not like it's from like the late 2000s, I want to say.
Oh, okay. I mean, I really fuck with like them old like the Fulci movies and Dario Argento, like the old fucking like Italian horror movies and shit, like Zombie 2 and City of the Living Dead. I don't know if you've ever seen any of that shit. I like that shit a lot.
I think I've seen some of the City of the Living Dead. But here, I'll show a preview. Last week I showed a preview, but like I wasn't used to using StreamYard. And this application's so easy that I played like a couple music videos too, and they're muted because I'm dumb. Because I hadn't messed with this yet.
Word.
But, so we're gonna see here. But I don't know how to get it to work now because I've actually used it more. So here we go. I'll show a little trailer for it. Of course, it's muted. Alright, I think it's because there we go. I need to mute myself. There we go. Sorry.
An elite police squad is waging war against a gang of violent criminals.
Warn the others. Don't let a soul into this building.
But both the police and the criminals now face an even bigger enemy. The undead. And they don't care whose side you're on.
I could have played it in French.
Trapped with their enemies.
I want to get out of here alive. Our chances are better with you.
And surrounded by an unimaginable horror.
This is crazy, Wes.
We don't really have a choice.
They will have to trust each other if any of them want to survive. horde.
That shit looks crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, with a little twist on it and everything. Ooh.
I fucks with that. I'd peep it out.
Yeah, you'll be like, okay, yeah. So we got that. There's a also, I don't know if you heard. I was gonna talk about save that new Halloween movie coming out. I guess this isn't really news anymore, but it's coming out. It's most likely dropping in mid-October. October 15th, I think, is the release. It's entitled Halloween Kills. Jamie Lee Curtis is back to take on her role as Laurie Strode, gray hair and all. So that'll be interesting, if you're a fan of like Michael Myers and all that stuff.
No, yeah, I definitely fuck with the Halloween series.
Yeah.
Fucking the OG, the first two original Halloween movies, fire.
Oh yeah,
Even the third
definitely.
one, that Season of the Witch, fire. Super fire. I fuck with my friend all the time because he hates Rob Zombie. So I'll like steady send him shit of the Rob Zombie Halloween movies.
Okay. I mean,
Fucking
those aren't that terrible. I mean, Rob
the
Zombie's
first
actually
one was
made a bunch
alright.
of good movies.
The first Rob Zombie Halloween was aight. That second one was fucking kind of not that great, in my opinion.
No, but like House and Devil's Rejects and all that stuff, those are all pretty good
Oh
movies.
hell yeah, hell
He's
yeah.
definitely made some good, movies, more or
You ever
less.
seen his cartoon, The Adventures of El Super Beasto?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that shit's fire, bro. You should check it out. It's like it's kind of like some raunchy Ren and Stimpy mixed with like Devil's Rejects kind of shit. It's some fuck shit, but it's cool.
It's some fuck shit, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Send me. I know you said the name. I'm sorry, but just send me in Twitter later. Just type the name in there, and I'll look it up. So
Yeah, bet that up.
all right, man. Thank you. And here, let's see. So then there's also a Morbius movie coming. People that like Marvel, I don't know if they're Marvel fans. They're making a Morbius movie. It's created by the same people that did Spider-Man: Homecoming and Spider-Man: Far From Home. It's the same studio. It looks interesting,
I'd check that out.
Yeah. It's like
Morbius, he's like the vampire dude, right?
Mm-hmm. It
Hell
looked
yeah.
like there was like a Batman camp. Well, like it was like Michael Keaton or whatever too. Like did like a cameo on the trailer. Like it had a
Fuck.
real like Batman vibe to it though. Like at the same time as it being Morbius, but they never showed any Batman or anything. So that would be cool. That would definitely be interesting. Let's see. I don't know if there's a release date for that. And then there's we got Spiral from the Book of Saw. So I guess another new Saw movie is coming.
You gotta
but
be fucking kidding me, bro.
but
Another
check this
fucking
out.
Saw movie?
This is what caught my eye with this one. Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock, like the comedian. He actually stars in this movie, and he's the executive producer.
What the fuck?
Isn't that? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that's
I mean,
why I'm like, what? You know
there's
what I
been
mean?
a lot of fucking like comedians doing horror shit though. Cause didn't the
Yeah,
guy from
Key and
what's that,
Peele,
Eastbound and Down, he did that last Halloween movie?
Eastbound and
What the
Down.
fuck, or what the
Are you
fuck is
talking
that
about
guy's?
Key and Peele? The two guys from
Nah,
Comedy
they
Central? Oh, okay.
nah, they did like
Keegan Michael Key did that movie like Us or whatever or something it was
yeah,
called. Yeah, that shit was
Get Out or some shit.
that shit was freaky. That shit was actually pretty. That was actually a pretty good movie. A lot of people thought it was really scary. Um,
True.
yeah, yeah, but this movie apparently was slated to come out in May, but they pushed it back into sometime in 2021. So if you like guys like Saw, that's something to look forward to. Like I said, it just interests me because of the Chris Rock stuff, and it just was like, huh? I don't know,
Yeah,
something.
that's a fucking odd combination. I mean,
Yeah,
I really liked the first two Saws, and then after that, when they killed what the fuck's that guy's name? Was it Detective Matthews?
Yeah, they killed
Like,
the detective off, the one that had been
yeah,
like.
when he gets smashed in the head with an ice block, I was like, man, y'all some hoes for that, man. Y'all kept this motherfucker alive for how many movies just to get his head smashed by a fucking ice block? Get the
Yeah, it's
fuck out of here,
ridiculous.
man. I was heated watching that shit.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Damn, bro, in chat. I guess anyone watching or anyone that watches the VOD later, if you're excited about any of these releases, you want to talk about it or anything like that, just hit me up, down in the comments. Comment. I usually answer you guys back. I try to, do all that stuff. Huh, weird. But anyway, you got any other stuff you want to talk about, bro? Any other? I mean, you talked about your stuff you got coming out.
I mean, we got like I said, we got The Remains coming out the first Tuesday of September. Devereaux's got Comfortable Nightmares with Castle Hill coming out on the 21st of this month.
I'll have to check that out.
Me and Shaggy the Airhead have a collaborative tape coming out.
Okay.
We're working on that right now. We've been sending shit back and forth. He's been sending me some bangers. So
Yeah, hell yeah. He's been doing a lot
coming
of
out.
work.
And then Shaggy's also got some solo shit coming out. The Beats for Lullabies Volume 1 and 2. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
He
I
was
saw
doing a limited vinyl release of that.
that. Yep.
And then Shaggy's also got his own album coming out, Waking Up. I don't know the release date on that, but those are the two. Oh, hell yeah. Those are the two main people I've been fucking with, And then Cutthroat the Coroner, me and him have an EP coming out in December called Suffer. And then me and him are also part of a group called Population Control. We're dropping an EP later this year. It's a fire piece. Shaggy made
I had
that.
to make me a custom. All right, he picked this jacket out for me. They got Lazy Crazy on it. I sent him. You know how they had the Killjoy hoodies at Whoopstock?
Yeah.
This is the back patch from one of those Killjoy hoodies. I sent him that. You ever seen he had like the front of the Killjoy on
Yeah.
like a multicolor? He got the
Yeah.
patch from me.
Oh, bet. That's
Yeah,
what's
like
up.
we did a little trade, and see, I told him I wanted that off one of the sleeves, and I wanted the back patch.
That's fire. Shaggy's crazy with that shit, man. His clothing's fucking dope.
Yeah, dude, I
Just-
used to vibe out with him, and a bunch of stuff, but then like I had a bunch of stuff going on in my life. Basically, I mean, I just stopped buying stuff from him. I mean, stopped talking as much. And I didn't use Facebook a lot. You know what I mean? I kind of just stopped using Facebook because
Yeah, fuck Facebook, bro.
yeah, I was in between, like, I don't know. Ended up just using it to shop all the time. So, like, I gotta stay off Facebook. For real, like this. Long story short.
Yeah, man. I had to delete eBay off my phone
Yeah.
because I'd be on there fucking lurking, finding some shit, spending money I don't have to spend, and then getting pissed when shit comes and it don't fit my fat ass.
Yeah, dude, that's unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. Oh,
But
damn.
yeah, man, I got a bunch of shit coming up though. A bunch of fucking
Bunch of
fire.
different projects. Okay, I'm
Bunch of
excited.
fire. Wicked
Um,
shit, man. The fucking wicked shit, bro.
My favorite songs of yours so far just is Mindful of Flies. I like that one a lot. That's like my shit right there. I feel that song because there's feeling in that song. And
Yes,
then
sir.
yeah, and then also I like the one Nobody Likes Me because I'm not a juggalo. I just like that one. It's kind of short, but I definitely like that one. That
Hell
one's
yeah.
chill too. Those are my favorites. But I got but the whole vibe on Piecemeal is chill all the way across the board.
Appreciate that, man. It's only
Yeah,
gonna get better as time goes on. The main goal is to progress and continue making dope shit, and after that, make doper shit than the dope shit.
for
So
sure, and just keep making dope shit.
yeah, man, make some fucking bangers that you can fucking either sit in your house and fucking punch a hole in the wall to, or get in the pit and punch some douche in the face to. That's the goal.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. My movie recommendation for this week is check out Train to Busan. All right, keeping the zombie theme intact this week. I like a good zombie movie. This one checks all the boxes. Go watch it maybe a few times. Come back, let me know about it next week in the comments, or maybe in the comments before next week, even if you check it out before that. Train to Busan.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm probably gonna end up cutting it to an hour short because I don't think I can fill two hours. If anyone wants to ask him anything, there's like 4 people watching roughly. If anybody in the comments wants to say anything, ask any questions, be my guest. You know what I'm saying? We're just hanging out, we're vibing out.
Yeah, straight up. Ask away. You said in your review you did of Piecemeal that you were a fan of like early 2000s horrorcore and shit.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of shit did you used to fuck with?
I like Bedlam. Bedlam was my
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Like
hell yeah.
Like Chemical Imbalances 1 and 2, and then even like Shock Treatment.
Yo, Shock
Treatment. I will burn
Piecemeal.
forever in hell, burn in.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Piecemeal was actually mixed and mastered next to Shock Treatment. That's the album I used to base the sound of Piecemeal off, like the levels and shit.
Okay. See,
yeah,
I've heard this. This is all,
Yeah, man. That's what I used. That some old Simpkin Heights type shit.
I like Q Strange a lot too. It's a shame that he just kind of like faded off after a while. He had potential. He's definitely really good.
That Creation to Execution.
That shit fire. Even Strangeland was good, and then he had that it was like a
Scumbag Superstar or some shit.
Oh yeah, that was like his like OG shit. I was talking about like the first Q when it's like he had like a 5-song like I can't remember what it was called. I should have it somewhere on something like online or in files somewhere on another computer like I have over here or something. Like I probably have I have a lot of that stuff all filed away. A lot of stuff I have, I can listen to, but then I still have a lot of stuff filed away. Maybe like I was like I like to use because none of my shit's monetized, so I don't make any money off of it. I use the artist music. As far as my understanding is, as far as YouTube goes, they would just take that and then any ad revenue that comes from it just goes to them. And so right now, basically they're not making any money, or I'm not making any money, so it goes to them. Eventually one day I would have to get my own music more or less used for stuff, and I would always be in the market to like work on something, potentially work out something original, through some artist, down the road. So that's something potentially we could work on, in the future, talk about in the future potentially if we wanted to.
Oh yeah, man.
That'd be pretty neat.
Hit me up, bro. I'll link some
original bangers, and it doesn't have to be anything long because a lot of it would be like for like a YouTube intro or like
like a little sting,
2 or 3 different little YouTube intros, one for this, one for this, one for this, and then like maybe just little short things. Like it's just original stuff. So I can I'm gonna end up getting a green. Here we'll talk about. So I had said I streamed on Twitch earlier. I don't know if you've ever checked it out. I do advertise it here and there. I try not to advertise it too much on Twitter because I don't want to clog my Twitter with stuff like that. I try to use Twitter for like original content. Like I treat Twitter like it's its own social media platform most of the time, and whatever I'm putting on Twitter needs to be something of original creation and not like me regurgitating something from somewhere else. Like here, look at this. Here, look at this. You know what I mean? So I try not to post on there too much anymore, like stuff like that. But like, so I stream on Twitch, a game over there, play a few different games. I've been playing like Monster Hunter. I was playing some Switch Ninjala. I usually play this Naruto game. We got like a clan on there. It's a pretty cool game. I don't know if you're into like anime and stuff.
Not like a huge fan. I watch more like what is that?
Shinobi Striker. It's a Naruto game.
Word.
But
yeah, I've probably seen like 1 or 2 episodes of that, and it's just in like passing. No hate or nothing. It's just not something I ever sat down and watched.
No, it doesn't. I don't feel any hate from it, but like, but that's the kind of the vibe of stuff I do on there. I was going somewhere with this. I'll explain it. So, I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, you were talking about your Twitch, and
Yeah, I was talking about my Twitch, but there was a reason why I was bringing that up in the first
I
place.
think it had something to do with the song, having an intro
Oh,
song or some shit.
yeah. Well, maybe we could do something for that. Um, maybe do something for on there, but either way, it's all good, bro. Sorry. And with the Twitch, I stream on there, play games, and I was just thinking about yeah, I guess it had something to do with creating original content. I completely blanked out on what I was going for with that. My bad, bro. I know it's not that I'm completely wrong, and I'll remember in a minute.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Do you play any games? Do you game at all?
Yeah, like occasionally. I'm not gonna
Occasionally.
lie, I got fucking sucked in that fucking Animal Crossing bullshit for like a minute, because it's just like calming, you know? Like,
Okay.
I mean, it's just something different, and like you don't have to fucking care about shit. But then all of a sudden I was playing it, and I was like, I mean, I wasn't as fucking deep into it as other people, but I was like 70 hours deep. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing right now? I'm fucking talking to a squirrel. I'm out this bitch. So I can say I've been fucking clean from Animal Crossing for like 2 months now. But
Okay.
I definitely like going back and playing like old, like PS2 era horror games. My homie just hooked me up with a copy of Haunting Ground. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That's like a super like rare game.
Okay.
Like, and I've been playing that and The Suffering. That's a fucking super dope old school PS2
Mhm.
game.
Even like
Siren.
Resident Evil 2. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying?
so I don't have a PS4. But I have the original. It's probably right behind me. Fucking yeah, RE2 on the fucking N64. I still play that shit and Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh hell yeah. Like
Yeah.
Banjo Kazooie. Like they
Oh
had
yeah, I got
a
that somewhere
go
behind
kart
me too.
racing game too. That was nuts on
Yeah,
Nintendo
man.
64.
And I recently just did another playthrough of Silent Hill 2,
Oh yeah,
and
that's a classic.
that's like one of my all-time favorite fucking games. That
Mm-hmm.
like Silent Hill 1 and 2. Number 3 is fire, but it doesn't get me as much as the second one, which I
No.
guess is cliche to say nowadays. Like everyone's like, "Oh, number
Yeah,
2, blah
but
blah blah." But I mean, it's a good fucking game,
I mean
and it
number one.
deserves the praise.
Like even
Yeah,
people a
and
lot of
number
people
1,
say
bro.
Resident Evil 2 and I'm like Resident Evil 1 director's
Oh,
cut.
bro.
But
The
like
Yeah, the RE1 remake. I've
yeah,
been playing that on Switch. That's a fucking banger right there. That's so
okay.
fire, bro.
Oh man, I gotta
I
try
mean,
that on Switch. Holy shit, I
dude,
never even thought about that.
yeah, man, the RE1, the remake on Switch, that shit's super good.
Hell yeah.
Super good. I
All
love
right.
that type of shit. But I mean, yeah, basically I kind of play like older games. I play some shit on Switch, you know. I'm not like as into it cuz I mean, I got so much other shit I'm doing all the time. Like I
Mm-hmm.
do art, you know, like I do a lot of drawings. And
Okay,
like
cool.
I don't know, like I did the cover art for Devereaux's last album, or the album he's got coming up. I did the art for Shaggy's upcoming shits. I do all my own like album art, like the piecemeal art. I did that. So and I'm steady taking on commissions for art. So like lately I don't have much time, but you know I played like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, and shit like that.
Yeah, a lot of Switch stuff, basically, a
Yeah.
lot of handheld stuff. Okay, now for your commissions, do you just do that like by word of mouth, or like do you do your commissions through Fiverr or anything like that, or?
Nah, it's just yeah, it's basically through word of mouth because like it's just easier that way. I don't want to get overloaded because for a while I was doing them all by hand, you know, like that's
Yeah,
all like marker on fucking paper. You gotta do like a pencil layer and I mean
it's a
coloring shit.
style, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but coloring with a marker, full pages, you know, that
No.
is time consuming. You're talking like hours, bro, like mad hours. So like I wasn't really trying to pick up that many. I recently got blessed with a digital tablet, so I'm learning right now how to
Okay.
do the digital art shit, but I'm not gonna be doing commissions on that for a minute, just because I
Like
have.
the vector stuff, like learning how to do the vector stuff is really big. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, but I mean, I've got a lot of like big secret things I can't really talk about that I'm doing with that right now. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of shit like in the works that I can't talk about with the music, with the art, with everything. But I mean, once
No, I
once I
understand.
learn that digital shit, it's game over.
Oh yeah.
Game
Yeah.
over.
Because the look of a digital design
It's
next to a
clean.
hand-drawn design, it's like you can do a really good hand-drawn design, but it'll just never look as clean as like a digital design.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, you can see all the fucking
Mm-hmm.
marker strokes or whatever the fuck, in all those drawings. So
Just the consistency of everything, like
yeah,
all the way
yeah,
around, and everything can be a lot straighter. Everything is more vibrant, depending on what you're trying to do. I mean, hey, that's awesome, bro. You know how to do that shit. I might have to come hit you up for some art too, bro.
hey man, I got you. Fucking, I'm learning like 30 things at once right now, bro. Cause like
Oh,
I have 2 music videos that are shot and being edited and everything, but I'm editing them myself. So I have no idea how to use that shit.
that's
So
awesome.
I'm just like steady chipping away at that in between everything else, So, but we got videos for I think you would make excellent pig feed and carcass toss. Those
Okay.
two are getting the first videos, and then I really want to do like a animated music video for Mindful of Flies, but that's I don't know when or how that'll happen, but I mean anything's possible as long as you fucking work for it. So
Yeah,
I'll,
exactly. You
I'll
either
figure it
figure
out
it out
somehow.
yourself or you're gonna stumble across somebody who, helps you in some way, shape, or form with it.
Yeah, but
We'll
I
see
mean
how it
I ain't
works.
really
You
trying
wanna
to
make it
rely on.
yourself. No, I know.
Yeah,
I'm not saying
exactly.
lie, but you never know.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. 100%, 100%.
Yeah,
Fucking
definitely.
that shit.
Um,
That shit. Fucking is crazy though, because every time I start to get like the effects down or the clips lined up right, my fucking computer freezes, and then I'm sitting there like, fuck, bro. Like, I have to
uh,
redo shit.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Cause like I was hey, I got a similar story. Same thing. Like I used to like I didn't have like this stuff here. I just used my game console and was making gaming videos and would clip the stuff and then USB it to my laptop and back and forth, and taught myself how to edit while doing that. Like, cause I taught myself how to do all the stuff I make. All the stuff is all self-taught. Like I completely
Hell
appreciate. You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's the same idea. And so I used to move all that back and forth, and then like my laptop finally just started assing out, and I'm like, I got to do something about this, and I had to upgrade that, and I don't know, stuff just lined up, and it just worked out, and
Yeah, man.
jumped in there because I had already been like dabbling, and I like felt confident enough that hey, now like is the time, get this thing going. And I'm still learning how to edit and stuff too. Like I don't use Premiere Pro. That's like one of the next things I want to learn how to use because that's what everyone uses. That's like the standard. I mean, I don't know if you heard of Filmora.
That's what I've been using.
Filmora Wondershare. Yeah, dude. I
Yeah,
have like a lifetime thing for that basically. And
yeah,
and yeah, you know what I'm saying.
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
100%, bro.
yeah, and just so all my stuff's made through that, and I just been teaching myself that, but I definitely want to upgrade to Premiere because there's just some things that even that can do on different levels. Oh, that's why I was talking about my Twitch stream. See, I was gonna say I'm gonna get a green screen soon. That's why,
Oh,
and I was
yeah.
gonna start doing things with green screen, and
Right.
I want to do like get nice animated backgrounds and all different. I just want to try to be a little bit more interesting. They're different ideas, you know what I mean? Try to keep
Yeah,
things
man.
interesting.
You just gotta fucking basically throw shit at a wall and see what sticks, and just
Oh
if you
yeah.
think of an idea, just try that shit and work it out, bro.
How many people are sitting on Twitch right now, streaming their little webcam in their square or whatever rectangle you want to call it, and with a little border, maybe a little bit of stuff moving or whatever, and they're just sitting there playing video games, and that's it. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
you got to do a little bit more. You got to be a little bit different. You got to, push the envelope a little bit. You got to have something interesting, something, fun.
Yeah, man. That's what people want to see. They want to see something different.
See something
I mean,
different that's
you know,
entertaining. You know what I mean?
people want to see that you're actually like trying. No one's gonna sit there and watch someone that they think isn't trying to fucking break boundaries. Like no one's just like, oh yeah, let me just watch this
Yeah.
shirtless, hairy, fat guy fucking play Grand Theft Auto for 5 hours straight while his mom bitches at him to clean the cat box. Like, you gotta
Holy
do
shit.
something fire,
That's
bro.
tough. Yeah, bro. Like I don't know, they have these things called channel points on there. People like
Uh-huh.
they collect them from basically watching you, and it builds up, and you can control what they like are when they redeem them. And like I got like this funny one where people like I sit back and it like snaps a photo of me, and it makes it black and white, and it puts like pixelated sunglasses on me and like a blunt in my mouth, and it says like Thug Life, so they can redeem that when they want to. That's just like
Yeah,
that's just something funny for now. Like I have one that's like I
yeah,
do like an impression of an anime character, like a particular one.
true.
um just different things like to keep things interesting, try to mix it up. But that's what I was saying. Feel like if I could get the green screen and go a little bit further, basically, I could make it a
Yeah,
little bit
man.
more entertaining.
Yeah, man. You get the green screen, you can put all sorts of fucking crazy shit going on behind you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, that shit's dope. I fuck with the green screen. I want to get one of them myself.
Yeah, it definitely seems like something fun. All right, and once
Hell yeah.
again, really quick, and that's the Twitch. If anyone's watching the VOD, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, streaming every day, well, almost every day in August. I might try to stream tonight. We'll be over there if we do, probably by 8 at the latest. So catch
Go peep
us.
that shit.
Yeah, go check me out. We're gaming, vibing out. It's basically an extension of this, but with video games, and I can actually control it a lot more and do a bunch of cool stuff. Because like this program, sorry, it's nice for having guests, but like it's nothing compared to streaming software, like actual streaming software. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm really trying to get another guest for next week. I tried to, make everything, come up with a bunch of questions for you and everything, and talk to you. It's just good vibing out with you either way, man. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah,
Hopefully,
man, for sure.
all this COVID stuff will end up clearing up in the near future, and people will start getting back on the road again. People will start doing things again. Maybe we can
Yeah,
vibe out at a show.
I hope so. I hope so, man, because this shit fucking blows, man. Like, it fucking sucks. Because right before all this shit, like, things were really starting to pop off, like, show wise. Like, I was lined up to play a bunch of fucking shows. I think, this weekend, I was supposed to be out doing a fucking festival, Pirate Fest, but I
Oh
can't
wow!
yeah, I can't get out there, because like all this fucking crazy shit, fly out there and then you got to quarantine for 2 weeks and all this shit. Which I mean, I understand, safety first. Like, I want this shit to be over just as bad as everyone else, Like, I ain't bitching about like the safety precautions. I'm just bitching about the fact that it's happening, Like,
Hmm.
it's fucking crazy that like this type of shit's going on, Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I never fucking heard of no crazy shit like this, like, and this shit's been going on for a minute now. It ain't even like, oh yeah, it's just been a month of us like dealing with this. It's like a minute. Like, I have a homeboy up in Miami. His dad passed away from that shit. So I ain't trying to fuck around with it, bro. Like, I
Oh
ain't trying to
wow!
catch none of that bullshit. So
Damn,
like,
that's tough, man.
yeah, man.
Like,
So like, fuck all that. If you're listening right now, quit bitching, wear your fucking mask, wash your nasty little hands, keep your fucking hands to your goddamn self, and let's get
yeah.
better so everyone can get out there and be fucking a nasty freak again, but safely.
This shit's been going on for over a year in China, basically. And then
Yeah,
you
man.
look at it here, it's going on like people were starting to freak out about it in like December, January, if I'm not mistaken. So like look at
Uh,
how far away we are. Like it was a thing. It was already I
yeah.
guarantee you that shit was already here in like December or January in some capacity. You
Oh
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah,
And
100%.
because what ended up happening or whatever was they let a bunch of they like stopped their local in and out in that Wuhan, China or whatever, but they still let international flights come and go. And they had a big international ball there, and a bunch of people went there after it was already all rampant there. They didn't tell anyone. They let the people fly out. It's
Yeah,
just
man. It's some crazy shit, bro. Like,
irresponsible.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. It sucks because you see how like selfish people are during times like this, like which sucks because it's like, man, we're all out here trying to live life and do our own thing, and you just see mad people like doing their fucking damnedest to bring everyone else down, which sucks to see. It's kind of,
It,
but I guess humans, and that's part of why, like, you know, people like us are into kind of fun, weird shit like horror movies and rapping clowns. So,
yeah, but these people are a whole different level of evil. But the
oh
ones that
fuck
are
yeah, bro.
they just don't care, man. And it could have all been, I mean, it could have all been like the China folk just should have kept it clean. I don't know. They should have just
Yeah,
locked it
I don't
down
even
and kept it.
I don't even know what to say about that shit, bro. It's crazy.
I
I
know.
just I want to fucking play shows. I want to go get soaked in Fago. I want to be at shows. You know, I want to go fucking do shit with the homies. Like, I want to go to the clubs again. Like, I want to go do fucking fun shit. But it's like, even after this, man, like, who knows when the fuck it's actually gonna clear up and when things are actually gonna go back to like normal or whatever. Like,
It's a
who
long
knows? It's not
time.
just gonna be like one day all of a sudden, oh, okay, it's good, okay. It ain't like that, bro. Like, it's gonna be like a minute, man.
There's going to be people even after all this is cleared up who are still wearing masks and still all freaked out and
Oh
germaphobe
hell
out
yeah,
because there
bro.
was already people kind of like that. And now think about it, like those people
Hell
are going
yeah,
to be
bro.
on edge, like you
Hell
know
yeah. Hell
they
yeah.
they it's crazy, man.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool though that we got people that are doing like online shows and shit. It ain't the same. But I
No,
mean,
it's
that whole thing is like, it's cool though, to get to like see that. Like, I watched that NetFest shit that M&E did. That shit. I
yeah.
mean, they had some fucking. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but they had some fucking garbage on there for a couple segments. But I mean, that like the actual main artists were fucking dope. It was dope to see them do their shit.
Yeah, the did you see the gathering in the Matrix?
Nah, I heard about that, but I didn't see it.
That was pretty cool too.
Didn't they have fucking Gorilla Zoe on there or some shit?
Gorilla Zoe was the headliner.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Yeah, I think
for a Juggalo put together event online, hey, that was a pretty good show. And then all the
you know
like different acts, just the different people that they got to come together, different underground musicians and stuff, and put down and it was just a really cool thing. They created a big Discord. They invited a bunch of people in it, so they got all these Juggalos connecting.
that's
I
cool as
think
fuck.
Yeah, bro. I think CPN, if I remember correctly, said I forget the exact numbers, but they had like thousands of people come in. Like they could
That's fucking dope, man.
track the number of hits on the website and stuff, and they
Uh,
were tracking it, and there was just thousands and thousands of people, like basically gathering attendance.
that's dope as fuck though.
Yeah,
The only
yeah, it
thing,
was really
like,
cool.
I honestly didn't know about the gathering in the Matrix until after the fact. Like, I saw like someone, I think it might have been like Blue or someone posted about like a
Mhm.
shirt or some shit
I should
about
have
that.
said something to you. I mean, yeah, it came up on me, but I tuned in. I just didn't really talk about it.
But yeah, I mean, shit like that's super cool that people are like, organizing that shit and setting it up to where it's like a mass amount of people are fucking, you know, getting together. Yo, we might have some specialty shit right now.
Okay.
Let me see.
Hell yeah.
I think the first batch of these piano CDs just got here. Crack one of these open and show you if you want.
Oh, the CDs, the piecemeal CDs. Okay, hell yeah. That was really cool with
Yes, sir.
Frankie. I swear I've dealt with him on the museum before. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
most
actually
likely.
know
He's
him.
yeah. I've known of him for a minute. Me and him have talked quite a few
Is he
times. He's
from
cool
the
people.
state? I swear. Maybe he sent me like some Wicked
Nah,
Dream
I think he's
Creations.
from Vegas.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he is from Vegas. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
Oh damn.
Because I swear that like I got either some like some butterflies from him basically, or some something from him at some point.
Well, I don't know how well you can
Hell yeah.
see this.
Yeah, that's perfect right there.
Some
Wow, it
fucking
looks hell yeah. And it's got bonus tracks too. Ooh.
yeah. It has 3 bonus tracks. They're previously released. They're just not available on like the downloads or anything or
Yeah.
considered part of it. But the first song me and Dev put out together, Terrifier, that's on here. The song we did, Moist, and then a remix he did called Chum Bucket, that is also on here. I'll fucking crack this
Nice.
whole open. And if anyone out there is watching and you ordered one of these, I'll be contacting you soon about your shipment being fucking shipped out to get into your greedy little hands. And I appreciate everyone who has bought one of these. Damn, this actually looks fire.
Did they do it? They put a good pressing on the CD and everything. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got that Lazy and Crazy ski mask hoodie combo. Shout out Shaggy again. And then we got this fucking artwork. Hell yeah. So hit me up if you're watching and you want a CD. Contact me on Instagram at Darby O'Trill. We'll get you hooked up with one of these motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
Nice crispy jewel case. None of that fucking
That's
cardboard
it.
sleeve
Yeah.
nonsense. Cause
See,
I'm a collector, bro. I have a fucking like ass ton of CDs. Every fucking cardboard sleeve I have is creased in some way, shape, or form from moving around so fucking much.
of course I have these sitting like within arm's reach.
Are those? Oh, are those?
Pretty
All right.
ugly.
I don't mean no shade on that. I wasn't even talking about it. But I just,
but I
I
hear
personally,
you. No.
yeah,
When those
man. I
came out,
personally
it's like,
don't like the cardboard.
But 24 Eyes says in the chat on YouTube, he says that CPN is doing another event for Halloween. And I remember them talking about this at the end of the gathering, the Matrix. They were going to plan on doing another one. So there will be another event similar to that for Halloween. If you're interested
I will
in
fucking.
that. You might
I will
want to
peep that
slide
out.
in his DMs. I don't know if he's having people perform, but if you're, I don't know. Maybe if you're interested in something like that. I don't know how many people he would actually have for that event, because it's more of a one-day thing, but we'll see.
I mean, I would definitely hit someone up about that because I would love to be a part of something like that. Just bring some unity, fucking make some fucking dope shit for all the fam to fucking peep out,
Yep.
I'm down with it. Oh yeah, bro.
Hell
fucking Dawn of the Dead Juggalo podcast exclusive right here. Unveiling.
Dead by Dawn podcast. I got you though. It's all good.
I fucked up.
You said Dawn of Dead.
You know what I meant, bro.
I know.
You
That's
know what I meant.
Dead by Dawn.
Dawn
Thank
of
you
the
for
Dead.
everyone that's tuned in and
Dead by
watched.
Dawn.
Everybody that's watching the VOD. That's perfect timing though, for sure. Got those on case.
Yeah, man.
I mean, and honestly, if that guy, and it doesn't come through on that CD, like I said, I'll still buy one. I just was
Nah,
like,
nah.
I didn't.
I'm sending you one, bro. I'm sending you one.
Okay, okay, sweet, hell yeah, bro.
That's what I meant. It's on the house. I got you. You fucking
Okay,
you did the review of the tape.
yeah,
You've shown hella love. I'm
yeah.
gonna send. You gave me your address. I'm gonna be sending one of these.
Hell yeah. All right, cool,
Fucking
cool.
these shit's looking nice though.
Yeah, those are
Excited.
nice. I'm excited. I'm gonna check it out.
Oh yeah,
It's
bro.
cool that there's bonus tracks on it too. Like I said, I've listened to some other music, but I haven't listened to a lot. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
like
man. I mean,
stumbled across this project and was like, oh, okay, all right.
you
You know
listen
what I
to
mean?
what?
I stumbled across your project. You know what I mean?
Oh,
One day and
yeah.
was just like, all right, yeah. And then I seen like, hey, Devereaux, okay, produced it. And then I was like, all right, I'll check it out. And then I felt the vibe, and I was like, I'm just gonna review that shit
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Every
because it
little
helps.
bit counts, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, I know I'm not like a huge YouTuber or anything fancy
Man,
as
it don't
YouTube.
fucking matter, bro.
I
It's all
know.
about showing love, you know, and showing support to each other and shit, and everyone helping each other grow, you know. That's how the scene's gonna stay alive because I mean, you obviously know and see all the fucking drama and bullshit associated with the scene nowadays, you know.
Oh yeah,
Everyone's
for sure.
got problems with someone else over some stupid shit, and everyone's so fucking like delicate. Like people are tweaking over that Shaggy thing, Shaggy and the Creep Show clip.
Oh,
People
they're
tweaking
freaking out
about
over
that,
that. Oh
bro.
man,
So much.
because he said he would rather get his nuts stomped or whatever than listen to a new Twisted album, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, he also said that he would fucking rather get his dick or his nuts kicked than watch Keegan's movie, and Keegan's sitting in the room right next to him. I'd say that shit about my homies, you know. Obviously, they've got like beef or whatnot, you know, between them at the moment. But it's like, man, I seen people like freaking out and shit. And like, I think the weirdest thing is people are like, oh, he said that because of Jay. Yeah, on his own podcast.
No,
Jay has control over what like people tweak about the weirdest shit
I mean,
and like
I doubt in the moment he was like, is Jay gonna get mad at me about this? Unless they practice
yeah,
it at the time, you know what I mean? But I don't think so. That random shit, the way it goes, I don't think that's very
yeah,
rehearsed.
bro.
You know how they are. They ad lib
Dude,
everything.
that definitely it's not rehearsed because it's a super chat that someone
Yeah,
sent in the moment. You know, it's
exactly.
just saying some shit in the moment. But I mean, I don't know. I ain't trying to fucking rustle no fucking jimmies or whatnot.
You
But
know he
people
would
need
say
to
that. Like when I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that's the right answer. Like, I mean, I thought a couple other little things, but that is what it is. I'm like, I mean, if we're talking of, I was like, is the Twisted sound like old Twisted, or does it sound like the last Twisted album now? Or, I mean, well, not. I don't know, man. The last one I seen people on YouTube, real shit, on the newest Twisted album, like, this is the greatest Twisted album ever made. These are amazing songs, and I'm like, dude, like,
I mean, I
it's
like are you talking about
better.
Mad Season or Generation Nightmare?
Mad Season.
I like Mad Season. I don't like the way that they do all the singles now before the album drops because
Yeah.
that kind of like that
Blows.
takes away like that mystery and the magic of like popping in that bitch for the first time and
You
giving
used
it
to get
like a
the sampler and you get little bits, and now
yeah
you get like 3 songs before the album comes
half
out. And it's kind of like,
half the albums out, like I don't really like that, but I mean there's some bangers on that album. I really like Generation Nightmare too, but in my opinion, I mean, I don't think anything is gonna top Freak Show for me. That's like one of my favorite albums of all time. You
what I
know?
wasn't feeling is like, I just don't like how they get the rock vibe going too hard. I mean, like, I never really dug. There was a few good songs on Mutant, but I never really dug Mutant either. Like back in the day,
True.
you know what I
I
mean?
fucking love that shit, bro.
I
I
know,
love
I know.
Mutant.
There's people that love that shit. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but
I
but
mean,
I
but that's the point, you know?
yeah.
That's the point is that like everyone has their own taste and like the beauty of like the whole underground juggalo world is
Mhm.
that if you look hard enough, you're gonna find something you like in here. You're gonna
Mhm.
find something that you like and appreciate. And it doesn't mean that the next juggalo is gonna fuck with it, but you do, and we're all part of the same shit, you know? We're all bonding over the music, and that, I mean, that's what really sucks about like the whole split and shit is that like all the drama and whatnot, and like the fucking blind hate when it's like, bruh, we're all just trying to vibe and fucking bump some cool shit that we
Did you
feel.
go? Sorry. Did you go
What?
to J Day St. Pete?
Nah, I couldn't make it, bro.
Okay,
Could not.
so the vibe
Yeah,
of J Day St. Pete was
yeah.
it was a
I could
weird vibe,
imagine. The
and
tension, bro.
yeah, it was a weird vibe. Like people like in twisted shirts were about to get like latched onto and stuff. I don't know. It was a weird vibe, but
Which
it
is
was still.
fucking crazy, bro. Like,
It,
I
it
don't
wasn't
understand how
everyone.
people.
You know what I mean? It was just certain
Yeah,
people. Yeah.
like, I do understand like there's a certain amount of animosity and shit, but like I think it's stupid when you see motherfuckers that are online that have like Joker card tattoos or twisted tattoos, and they're saying, "Oh, they're fucking garbage," blah blah blah. But motherfucker, if I put on Most Tasteless right now, you would fucking sing every word to Rock the Dead and Die Motherfucker Die, or if it was reversed, you'd sing every fucking letter, every word of Chicken Hunting or Halls of Illusion or Dead Body Man, and you wouldn't think twice about it. But it's just like people are all heated in the moment, when it's like, bro, like just fucking appreciate the music. Appreciate that these are two fucking groups that are still making music. Despite what the fuck they got going on between themselves, they're still making music. Fearless Fred Fury is one of my favorite fucking ICP albums of all time. Like that album, they fucking brought the fucking heat with that. I
I
personally
was
love Generation Nightmare, so like I'm happy
okay.
that my two favorite groups are still producing
Still
bomb
making
ass
music.
music for
Oh,
me to
yeah.
bump. Yeah,
Yeah.
they could
Like
not be doing shit, and then what? We're just gonna sit here and fucking, fuck, man.
so J-Day, you should have Dark Lotus. We didn't get Dark Lotus, and then so they did the. I mean, Jekyll Brothers was fresh as hell, and the Triple X night with Tunnel Love was fresh as hell, but it's like they did that. So then like we even went. So that was Friday, Saturday, and then we had to get up Sunday. We drove from St. Pete down to Lauderdale, and saw Twisted down there, like
Oh,
the
I
on
was at
that.
that show.
Yeah,
I was
so I
at
was
that
at that
Twisted
show
show.
too, with
Yeah,
Gmo
the
was
fucking
there at that little
yeah,
bar
and Lex.
on that strip, and Lex was there. Yeah,
Yeah, the Eat Your Heart Out tour, whatever the
yeah,
fuck it
yeah.
was
That's what
called.
it was. Yeah, for the
Yeah,
Valentine.
damn, bro, I was fucking
Yeah,
there, bro.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that
hell
shit.
yeah,
They wouldn't let anyone mosh. Really, it was weird as hell.
yeah.
Like,
That venue is kind of a shit venue.
yeah,
I mean that's where I fucking did the first Most Tasteless date with Twisted was at that the Culture Room, I think. And that's actually the first concert I ever went to was at that place. A
I'm
fucking
sorry.
Misfit show.
Yeah, it was kind of like, but like it was a good weekend all around, but it was just still disappointing to see everything that happened.
Oh yeah, I
Because
mean,
we were supposed to get all that there plus
yeah,
more. You know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
don't get me wrong. I mean, I would much rather everything be all fine and dandy, and I hate that that shit's going on, but I'm not gonna let it change the fact that like I love that music, and I'm not just gonna start talking mad shit about these artists that I've listened to my whole life. Like I don't see how people switch up like that. Like over something that's really. I mean, I get it. It is about us, because like psychopathic, like the family back in the day, like that gave all of us misfits a fucking place to belong and a place where we felt like, oh, we all understand each other. And to see that fall apart is heartbreaking. But
Mhm.
it's like to continually go online and just perpetuate bullshit over and over and over is fucking wild to me.
No, no. There's been some funny memes and stuff that have came from stuff, but overall, it's more like deal with it. I mean, more my side is with the twisted stuff is I just haven't felt the vibe on a lot of the music like since
Yeah, I mean,
the
that's the
last
thing.
the
Like,
last couple of albums. I just haven't really felt the vibe on them. So,
I mean, like I
but
didn't
I
like that
appreciate it.
the new Nightmare EP. I didn't really care for that. Definitely
Hmm.
did not care for Lost and Found. I'm not a huge fan of death pop, to be honest. There's like a few songs on there. You know, you're allowed to fucking like and dislike shit, you know? It
Oh, yeah.
doesn't mean you gotta fucking cry about it.
What was it? Lost and Found is like what?
Man, I was so that 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 broke my heart as
Oh,
much as like the beef shit, bro. When they're like Lost is so dark, and I'm like fuck yeah, finally a return to form. And then I pop that bitch in, and I'm like, what's going on here, guys? Like, it just it sounds like super phoned in. You feel me? Like, it's
yeah.
just not. Especially in hindsight, when you hear Fred Fury and just like the level they're on there, like the way that they're fucking writing the beats and like their wordplay and everything, like how that's like a fucking two completely different bands I'm listening to.
Yeah, they definitely phoned in. And the worst part with Lost was that, like, for instance, at J-Day, like we were waiting. That's like the only album they played in J-Day St. Pete, like over and over and over, and the whole time we were standing there over and over and over and over. Like it was
Man,
bad, big waits. But I mean, they kind of changed up what they were doing at the last minute, so you can't really blame them so
yeah.
much.
I mean,
But
I've tried to fucking pound those two albums into my head and be like, just find something you like about it, find something you like. And it's just like I can't really get into them. I do fuck with that Phantom EP and the
yeah,
outtakes from
dope.
Lost and Found.
Yeah.
Yo, both of those, like, if you took everything from Lost, Found, the outtakes, and the Phantom, and like took the good tracks, you'd have a solid album. But
Oh yeah.
sadly, we got a bunch of
We
albums that
got, we
just
got
feel like mismatched, you know?
Hopefully they'll when they go back in the studio with after Fred Fury and they start working on whichever Joker card they're working on next. When they go to do the Joker card, which it seems like the way things are going, I mean that might be what's in the works. They talked about the side projects at like Woodstock and then
Yeah,
but I'm not hearing anything about them. And you know how they always talk about, hey, we're gonna make this, hey, we're gonna make this, and then they
yeah.
just they just never do. Um, so we'll see. We're still waiting on like what is it, like Stranglemania 3 or 4 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they do shit, but I mean, hopefully whatever they're working on is fire.
They announce it before they make it basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now is the perfect time to be working on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope any artist out there, no matter who you are, if you have time to work on something like right now, work on that shit because you ain't gonna get that time back. So do your
This
best to make some shit.
this is the time to perfect it while you have the free time or while there's more time out there for people. So then when everybody has to go back to whatever is, you at least have your niche honed in and you at least are making, better art of whatever
Yeah,
it is that
100.
you're trying to make.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, I hope they keep that momentum of Fred Fury. Like, I can't explain enough how much I love that album. Like, how much that made me so happy to hear that, like, that fucking anger in their voice again. Because, I understand, like, they got into, like, that mode of, like, oh, like, there's all these people telling us, like, how our music saved their lives and everything. So that's obviously going to put you in a mode where you're like, oh, I got to make music that's going to make people feel better, and like, but they don't. I feel like they kind of didn't understand that the fact that they were making such dark music is what
Is
saved us
what was
all.
making
It's not
people
like
feel
the fuck.
better. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about being like overtly positive and shit. That's not what fucking attracted us to that shit and what we attribute all that magic to, it's all those fucking dark songs. That's why they're constantly talking about, oh, people say, why don't you make another riddle box and shit. It's not that we want another riddle box. We just want something we want the wicked shit, like most of us
Something on
want
that,
that wicked shit.
yeah, something on that level, basically.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like with Freedom and Satellite, I feel like those two were like the best, like positive
Mhm.
ICP songs. You know, those are the songs done right because it doesn't sound like corny. You
They
know?
did Seriously Hilarious and NOLA for J
Yeah.
Day, and they did like I think that's it that they actually did off of Fred on their live show. They might have did one other song,
I
but
think
I
I've
mean,
seen them do Fury. I've seen clips of them doing Fury.
yeah, maybe that's what it was. But it was, yeah, it probably was. Yeah, the one that they had just released the video for, that would make sense. That's probably why I'm
Yeah.
like toned out to that. But the whole set was good. I mean, it was awesome set. Good night, good vibe. It was funny with Light because he did the one set Friday night for the CD release party as the opener, and then he
Mm-hmm.
did the exact same set the next night on Saturday night for
Word.
the actual J Day. So it was like, and
Has there been any like news about his album? The
um, I had went through it at the beginning. I'll just repeat what the news that I got on it. He finished up his project. It's titled "Broke but Still Shining." And it's supposedly slated for a December 20th release date, sometime in late
hell yeah.
December. And then he's
'Cause I
got
fuck
the two singles off of that
where
that he
yeah,
has the
because
videos
I think
for.
dude's fire, man. Like
Mhm.
dude can spit, you
Oh
know.
yeah, definitely
So
psychopathic.
I'd definitely
So
be interested in hearing a full album from him.
yeah,
I didn't know if that shit was still happening or not.
I was hoping that it would be a full album.
Yeah. I just
Hopefully,
I was hoping it didn't get the shapeshifter treatment.
yeah. And
'Cause
I was like hoping that we get that Little Riders project too, because like they did those
that
songs
would be
live.
crazy, bro. That would be
It's,
so fire.
I
So
know.
fire. So fire. Because both them dudes are like ears to the streets. They know like the modern shit, you know? Like the
Hmm.
beats we would get on that shit.
What's
Fire.
the one track was like
That
it was
Takashi guy.
yeah, Tekashi 69 beat, which
Which
is
fuck that guy, but that beat's hard.
yeah, he's got some hard beats.
Yeah, but he's a fucking fuck face.
But he's a fuckface.
Yeah, bro.
Well, I mean, like I said, it's been good having you on the show, man. We went another 30 minutes just vibing out talking. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll
Probably
definitely
gonna
keep
piss some people off.
there ain't nobody to piss off. I don't even care. Anybody watching this, watching the VOD, go check Darby out. Links are in the description for both of us.
Hell
Come
yeah.
vibe out with me on Twitch if you want to talk to me live, watch me play video games, make fun of me, whatever the hell you want to do. Hey, have a good day, guys. Like I said, thank you again, Darby, bro, for coming on the show. We'll be
Thank
live
you,
next
man.
week at 4
Appreciate
p.m.
you having me.
I am looking for a new guest, like it says at the bottom of the screen. I would like a sponsor too. I mean, I don't know if they'll do it, but I just want to take a moment. I'm going to shout out Wicked Dream Creations on Etsy. I don't know if anybody knows Wicked Dream Creations on Etsy. She owns a bunch of different, or she creates a bunch of different like Joker flies. You know what I'm talking about? You
Oh,
ever
I've
seen the
seen
Joker
them. I've
flies?
seen them.
One sec.
Yeah, I've seen them. Them shits are fire.
But she makes some fire ass shit. Damn, don't tell me I didn't grab any of them. Okay, well this one here, for instance, that's a psychopathic rider fly. She's got
Oh,
like
fuck.
a bandana and the bullet holes in it. You know what I need to.
Hell yeah. That's pretty fire. That's a pin?
Yeah, it's a hat pin.
Hell yeah. That's dope. I've definitely seen like the Joker card ones.
Yeah, I got like like she has like a full rider set. Like this is like the gold one with the set.
Oh
I got
shit.
the Joker card ones are on my hat. Let me see. I got a bunch of these. Like I can't believe how much of this shit I have. They're all these are all different creepers.
Oh
Just all
hell
different
yeah.
full
Lazy and
colors.
crazy.
Yeah, a bunch of that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Here's just like selling that shit like crazy. I wish I would have got my hands on. He sold like his personal set not that long ago, and there's a bunch of rare ones. Oh, here's a
Man,
real
Shaggy. That boy's fire. Oh, that shit's sick as fuck, bro. I fuck with that.
Yeah, dude.
I fuck with that heavy.
Yeah, but she makes really awesome stuff. Not only does she do the hat pins on Etsy, that's Wicked Dream Creations, guys. She does like skirts for the ladies, purses, all kinds of things. And it just like juggalos making cool shit for juggalos, you know what I mean? Like that's it's ICP, but it's like creative. It's something else, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man. It's keeping that shit alive.
So yeah. There was anyway. But yeah, guys, like I said, man, it was good having you on the show. I just wanted to shout her out. You guys go check her out, show her love, bro.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for watching. If you're watching the VOD, thanks again. Any business inquiries, hit me up. Like, as in, do you want to be on the show? You want to talk to me, vibe out? It's all good. But hey, we're gonna be out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for everyone for watching. This is Dead by Dawn podcast, episode 2. We'll be back next week, 4 p.m. Eastern, for episode 3. Thank you.